Is it time to sell the M3? Let's do a quick oil change on it, grab the Porsche for a change of scenery, and think about some decisions. That's clean enough. Let's talk about the next car. I was not thinking too much about the next car until things started to go wrong with the M3. Now, they're not big things. Obviously, the throttle actuator and an ABS speed sensor, both expected. Eddie, do not laugh at my M3.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at you.
So that's when sometimes you're like, wait, why am I doing this with a car without a warranty? Maybe it's smarter to go and buy a car with a warranty. And then what happened? BMW releases the M2 competition and everything kind of changed. Now, I don't really like that engine. I don't really like the M2, but for some reason, that engine in that car speaks to me and I like it a lot. I don't want another BMW. I think the BMW brand cachet has kind of evaporated. It's not quite what it used to be. I'm not trying to be an old man about it, but it's the truth. And I would much rather have a 911. But if you say new M2, $60,000 versus used 991.1 Carrera S, anywhere from $75,000 to $90,000, sometimes it's kind of tricky to make that jump. And you gotta remember, a Carrera S, while it's a great car, is not a GT3. And honestly, it's probably not as sporty as an M2. So what is a boy to do? Rather than stressing about first world problems and debating which amazing sports car to buy and replace your other amazing sports car, I think I'm just gonna hang on to the M3 for a while. It's only got 57,000 miles, and the maintenance on it at this point is just gonna be rod bearings. I mean, I've pretty much done everything that the car was going to fail. I know, I did probably just jinx myself. Now I have to knock on wood.
Comment below if you think he just jinxed himself.
If anyone has a Morgan that I can knock on for good luck. If you're Eddie, you're probably gonna say, Tom, sell the M5, take the money, trade the M3, and go buy something really good.
Hi everybody,
I'm
back.
I'm not ready to sell the M5. I like the M5.
You know what, I wasn't either, but I got rid of mine.
Yeah, well, yours was a heap of rat trap.
It was a great rat trap though.
You ruined it.
It was an Who was, oh, ready, here we go, we're gonna watch this. Oh dear.
Smash.
Oh.
This is a yuppie town. See, now you're understanding why we're like, oh, my M3's not good enough anymore because all the friggin' high schoolers drive E92 M3s here.
Yeah, exactly. E92s are now like the beaters.
Yeah, so, but anyway, I don't really care about public perception of the car. It's more about me, like, if the car is worth X amount, let's say on its best day in a trade-in, it's $28,000 to $30,000.
Tom, no, let's get to the point here. The real reason is you do not like when cars have problems.
I hate it when cars have problems.
It has nothing to do with the estimated trade-in value. It's, oh fuck, I came home to another check engine light. Oh shit, the brakes are starting to go. Oh no, the seatbelt now makes a fucking terrible noise when I click it. Like, those are the things that bother me most.
Yes, but when you think about it financially, the depreciation hit you take on an M2 competition in 1 year.
Way more than fixing that, yeah.
Way more than fixing the car once in a while, like exponentially higher. So you kind of just have to suck it up and do it. Like, at this point, I think the M3 stays. I'm gonna keep it.
You put money into it, it's not worth it.
I already just put $1,000 into the throttle actuators, and well, the ABS sensor doesn't count. That was $40. But like, you know, I think if I do $2,000 for rod bearing, including labor, installation, all that good stuff, the car's pretty bulletproof. I mean,
yeah, no, we've talked about this. I mean, the mileage you put on it, it's all highway miles, A, and B, they're solid. They've been well documented now at this point. It's not like there's new things being found about the car. So, you know, you're going into this knowing what you have to replace at this point.
And we've tried the route of like, hey, maybe I keep 2 of the cars, keep the M3, sell the M5, and get like a Honda Civic or even a Type R, just to have like a daily that's a little more manageable for the miles and better gas mileage. But at the end of the day, it's like, now you're just going and spending a heap more money on something that's gonna either need work if you get a beater or depreciate if you get a new one, and we're just in the same boat, and all it's doing is delaying my GT3.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a very big problem.
Big problem.
So I think I'm gonna play the game of like, what's the grasshopper and the ant, right? And
No,
the-
no, it's not.
No,
it's
it's-
the tortoise and the hare.
No, grasshopper and ant. The ant is diligent and smart, and he puts things away for winter.
What ants
What?
are you hanging?
Where? Yeah. What
Is this a thing?
this? No.
You
this
guys,
is not
wait a
a
minute.
thing.
What is it? That's a thing.
I've never heard
There's
this.
one
Never.
where like they're not prepared for winter.
This must have been something your
the
mom
chipmunk and the
created
squirrel?
to make you feel.
I don't know. Yeah.
The chipmunk and the squirrel.
Somebody
I think you're
is
spending too much time on the farm.
no. It's true. The chickens are out there, but no. But I think the better choice for me right now is to not spend another like $50,000 on a car. Keep what I've got, maintain it. It's gonna cost a few pennies here and there
Still
you
cheaper, though.
You gotta just feed the M3 ATM. It's the other way
Yes,
around.
yes.
You're never taking money out of it. You're always just. It's like
You know, as
$20,
long-
please.
You know what? The only thing I would say, and this is if it happens again, if gas goes to 450, then dump the M3. That's or any daily V8 car.
I can't wait till gas goes to 450. The traffic's gonna die down.
Indeed.
I'll pay that tax.
Get off my road.
Okay, so there it is. I think I'm just gonna hang on to the M3 for a while, unless I drive an M2 competition that comes out and there's easy allocations to get for them. Then there's no reason for me to buy another car. I think I'm just gonna sit pretty on the garage I've got right now. I enjoy my M5, I enjoy my M3, and I definitely enjoy the Outlaw. Now that that's out of the way, let's go down to Wild Motorsport and pick up Eddie's car. On the track, he kept hitting the curbs, so he messed up the alignment a lot. The little Civic that could just got an alignment and our 888Rs, and that's the really, really amazing two-step of Frank the Focus. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you've got more opinions on what I should be either doing with the M3, whether it's modifying, trading, upgrading, downgrading, whatever, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Might not do it. Don't forget, respect the drive.